Here is an explanation for our code for our final Elec 327 project. Here is all the initialization, and we're gonna skip this part first. And we set up our pins for our outputs and inputs. So we're using ADC, which is pin 1.0 for our temperature sensor input, and we are using a motor driver as well, and which is pin 1.3 for our motor driver output. And also we have set up PWM for our motor driver to modulate the speed of our fan using PWM. And for this part, we are also using I2C communication with the LED matrix, and this part is the setup for I2C transmission. And as initialization sequence for the LED matrix, it requires some initial setups for the LED, so we pass on several data and addresses to set it up first, and then it will be ready for data writing. And in our timer 0A0 interrupt, we changed our LED phase expressions according to our modes. When the mode indicates whether the temperature is too high or low. So if the temperature is high, it's going to be a smiley. It's going to be a happy phase. If it's low, it's going to be a smiley phase. And here in our ADC interrupt, we take in the reading from our temperature sensor and put it pass on the value to our duty cycle for our PWM. And at the same time, if the temperature sensor, the reading is too high, we change the output. We change the mode for our LED matrix to change the phase expressions. And here is the rest of setup of all other pins. And down here we have the functions I2C transmit and I2 transmit 2. These two functions are actually basically the same. They're just passing on different arrays that I have set up earlier in the function. So the first one is used to initialize the LED. The second one is actually passing on addresses to the columns of the passing on values to the columns of the LED. And here we have the I2C interrupt, which is used to pass on data information. This is the basic setup of our software.